Bonnefield is a Canadian investment management company, and by providing financial services to farmers, we're able to provide investors with long-term predictable returns. One of the biggest challenges farmers face is access to capital. Other companies, whether it be a manufacturing company or a tech company, there's all sorts of sources of capital out there. But for farmers, it's basically their sweat equity that they've built up over years and bank debt. And where we saw the opportunity was to come in and provide other alternatives to farmers. Basically what we do is we'll work with a farmer. We will buy some, not all, but some of their land from them, and then we'll lease it back to them on a very long-term basis. So what that allows them to do is take that money that we're providing them, and they can use that to pay down debt, or they can help transition to the next generation. But yet they still have, which is most important to farmers, they know that they've got long-term access to that land on an ongoing basis, so they can plan their business accordingly.
That looks like it's pretty healthy to me.
And our family's been in the apple business since 1971. That was the early days. Bonnefield's a good fit for us, and the fact that they are very much based in agriculture land throughout Canada. They understand the agriculture business as far as how we operate, as far as kind of it's a long, slow-moving business. Partnership is key, and that's one of our key values as a company is partnership, right? And so Bonnefield has been a good partner, and if there's ways that we can expand that partnership so that both parties can benefit, we're all for it.
We're forming a bit of a bridge between, the Bay Street community, the investment community, and farmers. From the investor's perspective, farmland is an alternative to public markets, say equity or debt. It's less volatile, it doesn't bounce around as much, and it's really meant to be a home for that long-term money that you're looking to invest. Climate change is going to pose a serious problem for many of the traditional large agricultural producers around the world. In Canada, given our geography, a warming climate is actually going to create longer seasons for certain crops in the more northerly parts of Canada. Canadian agriculture is expected to be a net beneficiary of climate change. It's kind of simplified to say it, but no matter what happens in the economy, people still have to eat. We feel we've just begun to scratch the surface. Today, we are approaching $1 billion in size, and we're working with farmers right from British Columbia to Nova Scotia. I often tell people that, if you're trying to figure out what Bonnefield is going to be doing, ask yourself what's best for the farmer, because by definition, that's going to maximize the returns for our investors.